We're live in Studio B with your day-to-day BYU sports play-by-play. I'm Spencer Linton alongside Jerem Jordan. Earlier this morning, Jerem had the opportunity to speak with the big woman on campus, and not just BYU's campus, like the United States Women's National Team campus.
She's crushing it, and she had a great year last year. Here's my conversation with the one and only Ashley Hatch. Ashley, it has been a minute. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great. Not as good as you, though, because 2021 seemed like perhaps the greatest year of your life. What was it like? Because you led the NWSL in goals with Golden Boot. You make the national team. You're scoring goals. It's a pretty good year, right?
Yeah, I would say it's definitely up there in my soccer career for sure.
What was it like to get that opportunity? Because we saw you at BYU, and you were an amazing player, but it's taken a couple of years. You've had to really navigate, injuries and opportunities to get to this point. So what was that journey like to get to the point where you're scoring for the U.S.?
It was definitely a long journey, lots of ups and downs, but just, consistent hard work, just doing what I can within my sphere of influence and just, taking the opportunities when they present themselves. So, like you said, a long road, but excited that it's going down this way.
Let's talk club. So Washington Spirit, you guys win the NWSL. You're the Golden Boot winner with all the most goals in the league. What was that experience like to have an individual accomplishment like that, but also the team accomplishment?
It was, I don't know, quite amazing. It's hard to explain. Being able to win the championship with my team, especially through like a tough year. I don't know. It was just, like I said, it's really hard to explain. One of my favorite moments of my career so far is being able to lift that trophy with my team. And then also to be able to have an individual accomplishment of getting Golden Boot within the same year. I don't know. It was awesome.
Given the off the field issues, concerns, struggles that were real and real challenging, what did it mean to, at the end of the day, be able to win and sort of validate the hard work in spite of those hard things?
It meant a lot. It meant just like that, at the end of the day, it's all about the players. And we kind of proved that no matter what's going on around us, we can come together and pretty much conquer anything. And so it was a little bit extra special to be able to do that with this group.
And this year, there was some question as to whether you'd be playing and how quickly. For those who haven't followed the story with the league, tell us about kind of what got done, and now you're going to be able to play, which is great.
Yeah, so we finally solidified our first ever collective bargaining agreement as a league, which is huge. So us as players have a lot more rights moving forward, and we have a lot more structure. And that's really exciting because that means the longevity of the league is promising. And so our NWSL Players Association put in a ton of work over the off season and just grinded it out and got it done before season, because if it didn't get done, we'd probably have a little bit delay to our season. So it's huge for us.
Can you talk to Major League Baseball about this? I would like spring training to start here soon. Can you guys help with that?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a tough process, so hopefully they can figure it out.
So tell us what's going well with the league, the domestic United States League here, NWSL, and tell us where it needs to go, in your opinion.
Well, what's going well is the players. I mean, we have a lot of really talented, hardworking players. And so we added 2 new teams in California this season, which I'm excited about, LA and San Diego. It needs to continue to grow, and we need to continue to expand exposure. We need more people watching. We need more viewership. That'll definitely help, with sponsorships, with money. There's lots that needs to continue to improve, but it is improving. So it's good to see that it's moving that direction. We're already adding 2 new teams in 1 year, which I think will be very solid teams. So if we can continue to do that year by year, I think that will help a lot.
Absolutely. We're talking to Ashley Hatch on BYU Sports Nation. Let's talk about what happened after the club season for you. So club and then country. You've been with the United States before and debuted in Sandy, which was super cool. But now you actually got to start and play against Australia. And you scored 24 seconds into a game and then 3 minutes into the other game. What was that experience like?
It was an unreal experience to go from winning a championship and then hopping on a plane the next day to fly out to Australia. It was it was wild, but to be able to get the start and then help the team finish a pretty early goal was exciting. And it was just exciting. Like, it made me want more, to be able to play with a team that's so competitive, and, the style of play is like ruthless, so we can get opportunities that early. So it was just exciting, and I hope that I can continue to be available for this team.
Have you scored a faster goal than 24 seconds?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
It's pretty fast. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You certainly belong among that group, but did you have a moment, and maybe it was in your previous stint in camp with the U.S. a couple years ago, where you were like, whoa, what am I doing here? Did you have a moment like that?
I mean, I think definitely my first ever camp when I was still in college at BYU, I was just like, wow, like, I've been watching these girls play on TV forever. Like, these girls are legends. So I've definitely had those moments of like, I've got, a long way to go. I've got lots more to experience to get on the same level as these girls. But now I definitely feel like I have a little bit more experience under my belt, and I feel a bit more comfortable among all these players.
You're in camp right now, getting ready to play some matches this week, Thursday night against the Czech Republic, Sunday against New Zealand. What's this camp been like now that you're a seasoned vet with the USA Women's National Team?
I don't know if I feel comfortable saying a seasoned vet yet, but it's definitely exciting. Like, I've said time and time again, it's always an honor to be in this environment. It's constantly pushing me to learn more, to do better, to improve so many different areas of my game, and then to be able to play among all the other best players in the league. It's really fun to be on their team. So I'm excited. This camp has been great. Like I said, I'm continually learning more and more about the game because the coaching staff is just brilliant. So I'm enjoying it a lot.
Tell us about the NWSL and overseas soccer as it pertains to the women's game, because Michelle Vasconcelos is with Sevilla on loan in Spain. Mm-hmm. There are other leagues out there, right? So what's the best fit in terms of staying in the U.S. versus perhaps going overseas to other leagues that are growing? Granted, the USA has been big on women's soccer for a long time.
Yeah, there are lots of options to play overseas, and like you said, Michelle went overseas, and it seems like she's doing great and loving it, which is really cool. But yeah, each league, each opportunity is different for everyone. Because of this new CBA, hopefully we'll be able to keep more players in our league, and they won't have to go overseas to find an opportunity. But yeah, there's different leagues, different divisions, different levels. Obviously, like, the European side of the women's game is really good, and maybe one day I'd love to try a stint over there, but it's also super competitive. And it's also hard for those players to come over here and play in our league because we only have so many international spots, and it's just a different style of soccer. So it's really exciting that it's like women's soccer is growing all over the world, and there's opportunities for us to play all over the world.
This last year, how much were you able to catch the BYU women's soccer run to the national championship game?
I watched as much as I could. It was pretty exciting. I definitely watched the semi and the final, so it was fun to watch them.
And there's two players from that team who will join you in the league, which is exciting. Michaela Coulihan with the Orlando Pride, and then Cameron Tucker with Gotham FC, which is like the coolest name of any club like in the whole world. It's so cool. For how good BYU's been in women's soccer, there's been a handful, right, that have made it professionally. I'm excited to see more in the league. I think that's going to be fun for the program.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm excited, too. And if you've seen our Challenge Cup schedule, I get to play both Michaela and Cam, both their teams early in the season. So I'm excited to play against them and also see how they do in the league. I think they'll do great.
Does that mean we're going to have like a jersey swap photo at some point with both?
That would actually be pretty cool. Maybe we will.
Yeah, we need like the hallway littered with all the jerseys from all of you in the women's soccer offices. I think that'd be pretty good, right?
Yeah. We got to get that going.
Actually, it was cool for Jan Rockwood to finally get that Final Four. That was the only thing missing from her resume, and she's been the program, the only coach. What did it mean to you as a former player to see that happen for her?
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, she's worked so hard, and she puts everything she has into every single team. So to be able to watch her, have that success that she did this year was just really exciting and very well deserved. And I'm excited now that she's been there. She knows, what it's like and what it takes. So hopefully she can continue to take the program there every year.
Over the weekend, we were talking about Alex Barcelo went for 33 on the men's basketball team. Arizona kid. Shaylee Gonzalez went for 35. Arizona kid. The Arizona BYU connection is a strong one, is it not?
Yes, it is.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, well, Ashley, congratulations on all the success. Thanks for the time, and good luck Thursday night against the Czech Republic.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.